Good afternoon everybody, my name is Bowen and today we are talking about a new release from Dior. It's been out for a little while now. Really excited to open this one. It is Dior Savauge Elixir. So just a little background to the whole situation regarding this aftershave. Just quickly, it was released earlier this year. Came out a bit out of left field for me personally, just because I know that Chanel and Dior kind of battle it out. Chanel's usually the one that launches the flanker first, then Dior follows. So the fact that this came out before Chanel released anything like that kind of came a bit out of left field. Quite surprised by it. I'm not going to lie though, I dismissed it almost instantly. And the reason for that is because the Dior Savauge line just has not wowed me very much at all. I think the EDT is the best one out of the entire line, and if you look at bestsellers online for a lot of online retailers, a lot of people agree. So when I saw that this was coming out, I was kind of like, oh well, it's going to be another fragrance I'll get a sample of, but I'm not going to be too bothered by. I'm not going to rush to put it in my collection or anything like that. So like I said, I got a sample of it. Wasn't all that excited about it. Put it on and I thought, Jesus Christ, this is really good. I loved it. I thought it was phenomenal. I think it smelled a lot better than the rest of the Dior Savauge line. Very different. It just smelled high quality, and I really, really liked that. It felt like it actually had depth, which I think is a lot of the issue with blue fragrances for me. I just feel like they're quite generic. I mean, I know they're meant to be. They're meant to be those versatile hype beasts that you can wear anywhere, do anything with, doesn't really matter. But to me that doesn't have very much appeal, because I do have, I guess, quite a big aftershave collection. So having something that is got good versatility and can be used for a wide range of applications is not something that I really need. So smelt it, thought it was absolutely freaking awesome and loved it. However, the price kind of shocked me. It was 112, I think it still is 112 online and in store in most places for a 60ml bottle. That is the only size that Dior Savauge Elixir does come in, is 60ml. Knowing them, they'll probably release maybe a bigger size or a smaller size later on, and obviously gift sets, I'm betting, will be a thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of a different size will come out. I'm guessing 25ml, 30ml, I'm guessing we'll see some of those on the market for probably around, I'd say, the £50 mark. So we'll see where it goes from there. So anyway, my girlfriend realised and knows how much I just not a huge fan of the Dior Savauge line. Every time I get a sample of it from a purchase that I make, I kind of just chuck it in my little sample pot that I've got and just dismiss them almost instantly. But she heard that I actually really liked this one because I kept rambling on about it, and every time we go into a fragrance shop, we're like, can I get a bit of a cheeky whiff of that? So I did. And she actually, out of the blue, completely out of the blue, for no reason, has actually bought me a full-size bottle of it and just gave it to me for absolutely no reason. She is absolutely fantastic. I'm extremely grateful for that, and couldn't be more grateful for just the fact that I've got a bottle of it. So I was going to buy one anyway, but it was going to be a little bit of a wait just because of the price and the fact that I wanted to see if it would come down in price. But thankfully she bought me one when it was all great, and now I'll be able to whack it on here. So just quickly, I will tell you the notes. It has notes of cinnamon, lavender and sandalwood, but going from what I understand, it was quite a deep, rich, sort of heavy sort of fragrance, and I'm expecting obviously the same from it here. However, it's always best just to respray it just in case for whatever reason the sample is actually different, because I know a lot of people actually think that the samples are either watered down or have more perfume oil in so that they smell better. But hey, we're going to give it a spray and a test here and see what we think. Just before I unbox this absolute gorgeous fragrance, if you want a 5ml decant of Dior Savauge Elixir, stick around to the end of the video and find out how you can win it for free. Or if you want a sort of 5ml decant guaranteed, hit me up on Instagram. We might be able to sort something out where I can send you a 5ml decant of it. Bear in mind, you have to be living within the UK. I cannot send it abroad, so stay tuned for that. So let's get into the actual unboxing of it. Here we go. That's the overall box all the way around. You've literally just got the line of the fragrance, the sort of flanker's name, and the name of the brand in a nice sort of silvery 3D writing of it. Got your Dior sticker on top, and on the bottom you've got all your ingredients and your barcode. Have I got my batch code down here? The batch code is 1D01. I'll double check that on the bottle. It is a 60ml size. That is the highest you can get of this currently when I'm making this video, and it is actually the only size that they do. So let's actually unbox it. We'll do it from the top this time. So I think my unboxing of fragrances upside down actually annoy a few people. Even the cellophane is high quality. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Just the box alone is quite nice. Now, there it is. I'm not going to throw this box because, yes. Just quickly, that is nicely sat in there, it's nice and tight. I know with Jean Paul Gaultier's ones when you take the tin off, especially the older bottles, from my experience, they were quite wobbly, quite loose, so when you took it off, it'd be like trying to balance it and trying to catch it. This is fine, this is nice and sturdy. And in the top, I don't know if you can see that, but there's an actual little indentation for the lid to sit in. You haven't got to worry about the bottle shaking around in transport, so your bottle should come intact. If it doesn't, reach out to your retailer. Take it out of the top. It's got like a little weird, what's that, insect in the bottom there? I don't know why. If you know why, let me know. I don't actually know anything about that. But hey, look at that. That is the Dior Savauge Elixir bottle. Very nice. Very, very high quality looking. I'm looking forward to this very much. Pretty much plain all the way around. You've got the name of the line, the name of the flanker, and the name of the brand. Then you have got the batch code just on the rim here. Don't know if it's going to be able to sense it, but it's just there. And that is 1D01, like I said. Then on the inside of this little indentation, you've got all like where it is made, the company, and all that sort of mumbo jumbo you get on there. So as you saw when I did play around with the cap just a minute ago, so just a little background information. I bought this from just for everyone's information, if you are using this as a comparison to see whether or not yours is fake or not. This was bought from a trusted retailer, the retailer Boots. They sell trusted perfumes directly from the companies, so I have no worries about this being a fake. So you can use this. Just a little bit of information, this was bought from a trusted retailer, so I know it's not a fake. It was bought from the retailer Boots. They deal with a lot of the high-end brands, and they are almost direct like retailers for them. So I have no worries surrounding this fragrance. So you can use this as a comparison to see whether or not your fragrance is legitimate and compare the changes and see what happens. So with other Dior fragrances, they tend to have a nice cap. It is actually magnetic and very sturdy, very strong. I love that. It's a nice touch. Just adds to the overall quality. And I will say that's what I love about Dior and Chanel fragrances. Not so much the actual fragrances themselves, but the bottles are always screaming that high quality production. Now for the main part here, I'm going to test out the atomizer and give the actual fragrance a quick smell and see if I actually still enjoy it. If I don't, it's going to be very sad because I'm really excited about this and it's the only Savauge I actually like. So here we go. Nice and powerful, high quality. I get a hint of the cinnamon straight away, and it's just It does. It just smells high quality. It stays true to the overall Savauge line in the fact that it's versatile, definitely still a blue fragrance, can be worn anywhere, it's going to get compliments, but I think the overall depth of it and the overall richness of it is so much better. It just screams quality. That is really nice. I think a lot of my problems with the other ones is that they were a bit too in your face, whereas it's got a nice subtleness to it. Only thing is I will say about this, I don't think it's going to be a huge protection. Like, you're not going to walk into a room and it's going to absolutely hit everyone from like the other end. I think it's going to be more of a close quarters sort of fragrance. But I think people are definitely going to, when they smell it, think that it smells absolutely amazing, absolutely gorgeous. To start off with, it has a very nice touch of cinnamon, a sort of like deep warmth to it. Then it comes in with sort of lighter lavender to take that away, sort of ease that down a little bit. And then just on top of that, you've got a light citrusness with a little bit of woodiness. It is deep, it's rich, and it's just high quality. Like I said, I don't think you should expect this to be a huge projection beast, but I reckon that it's going to be one of those fragrances that a lot of people are going to like. It's going to smell rich, it's going to smell nice. I will say it's probably a bit more of a dressed up fragrance just because of that, and a bit more of a wintry take on their blue Savauge line. But it's still extremely versatile, going to be a compliment king. I am not worried about it at all. Very impressed with it overall, and it's definitely my favourite in the Savauge line, and it's probably one of the only blue fragrances on the market right now out of the Y line, the Bleu de Chanel line and Savauge lines out there that I'm actually interested in and that I'll probably actually use quite a lot of. So there you go. That is Dior Savauge Elixir unboxed and added to my collection. I am really happy to actually get this unboxing on the way because it's been sat there for a few days now while I get my other videos up and processed. Like I said, hit me up on Instagram if you want to buy a 5ml decanter of this. We'll try and sort something out. Got to be living in the UK. For the giveaway, make sure you like, comment and subscribe to the channel. You've got to live in the UK, otherwise I can't send it to you. And that's it. I will see you in the next one. That is Dior Savauge Elixir added to my collection. Post, signed and delivered.